Hello, everyone. My name is Christian. My pronouns are he, him. Group.
Hi, my name is Sanaa. My pronouns are she, her. I'm not sure if Amadou is with us, but we'll continue.
Yeah. So Amadou would introduce himself here, but we are Navocate Black. Poor Amadou. I don't know where he's at. But as you can see, navigate is spelled pretty odd in a very odd manner. So we got this word by combining the words navigate and advocate because that's the fundamentals of our campaign at Navocate Black. It's spelled Navocate Black if you need that correction. But so now go ahead and explain the logo.
We chose this logo because here at Navocate Black, we are aiming to inform and advocate for impoverished Black communities in New York City. Through this logo, representation of Black health literacy is displayed. On the top left-hand corner, we have a hand with medications, and on the bottom right corner, we have a hand that shows a heart, and both of these symbols represent healthcare. And in the back, we have a paper with lines on it with a signature on the bottom, which basically just represents informed consent, which is what Navigate Black is pretty much aiming for. Many Black communities are taken advantage of in the healthcare system due to a lack of knowledge.
This is our Meet the Team slide. I'm going to read my paragraph because I just need to do it justice. Navigate Black is a campaign developed by three young Black individuals hailing from different parts of New York City, coming together to mitigate the injustices we see in our world today. With a health justice center campaign, fierce determination, hard work, deep empathy, and with the help of YASI, Navigate Black was born. So on the top right corner, Amadou's there in the middle, being tall. Sanaa is there to the right, and I'm over to the left. And then this next picture, to the left of that picture, Amadou's all the way to the left, Sanaa's in the middle, and there's me again. These pictures were taken at the libraries, the various libraries that we did our work and research in. And yeah, it's been a lot. It's been a long, long road, but we're finally here. So, Sanaa, go ahead and introduce yourself fully.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Sanaa Woodley. I was born and raised in the Bronx, New York. I attended Celia Cruz Bronx High School of Music, and I'm a 2022 graduate. Yay. After the events of 2020, with the heartbreaking wrongful deaths of Black and Brown people, something in me unlocked and inspired me to make a change. The healthcare system has been built against the Black community for centuries now, with no change. Navigate Black is built to combat those problems and solve them from the inside out. Now, here are some pictures that basically describe who I am. On the left, we have a picture of a cross, which says faith, which basically just represents who I am and how I'm a Christian. I'm devoted to my faith. And in the top right corner, we have many Black 90s R&B artists because I'm in love with 90s music. Some artists include CLC, Lauryn Hill, Mariah Carey, Mary J. Blige, etc. And on the bottom, we have a treble clef with staff lines, which basically just explains my love for music.
Hi, my name is Christian King. I was born in New York City. I live in Brooklyn now. I've grown up all over. I attend Achievement First East New York University Prep in charter school. I've been in charter school my entire life. I feel like charter school has prepared me so much for this summer and just this experience to fully take advantage of this experience that I've had. I love listening to music, making music like Sanaa as well. I love learning new things and finding new obsessions like TV shows and all that other stuff. Eating food, spending time with the people I love above all else. So Yazzie has taught me so much, but I feel like the biggest thing, and I feel like a broken record every time I say this, but I feel like it's taught me so much to notice how interconnected the world is, and especially the ways, the different facets in which we are discriminated against. I just love how our campaign highlights those intricacies, the intricacies of our oppression, and how we combat those toxic systems. Yeah, that cause so much detriment to other people's lives. So as you can see, as you may or may not be able to see, I hope you can all see it, that I have headphones and music on the picture here because I can't leave the house without my headphones. I'm never leaving the house without my headphones or my music. I have to listen to music outside. That's a no-go, negative. Always have my headphones. You can see Malcolm X here. He's one of my all-time favorite activists or advocates, as you might want to say. And yeah, I remember watching his movie when I was younger with Denzel Washington, and reading his autobiography in middle school, and it just like I feel like he and learning so much about him empowered me, and I feel like it's a lot of driving force behind my personal reasons for this campaign. You see on the bottom under the music, we have a picture of the show Community. It's a really, really stupid show, but I feel like the picture perfectly encapsulates my love for humor and just spending time with people and having a good time. And then you have this Google search image of food, and it honestly is not appetizing whatsoever, but love food nonetheless. So,
My name is Hamadou. I was born and raised in Senegal. I moved to the United States at the age of 10. I attended Frederick Douglass Academy where I took part in the basketball team. And Navocate Black is just giving me the chance to fight some of the disparities we face in our communities, such as the lack of knowledge in the healthcare system in impoverished Black communities and more. And what you see here on the bottom right is a picture of my country's flag. And then top left is a show I really like to watch. Uh, and then the other two pictures are just two athletes that really inspire me to play sports.
okay.
And now that you've met us, it's time for you to know about our mission. So, Navigate Black aims to combat racial disparities in the healthcare system by educating and empowering impoverished Black communities throughout New York City on how to navigate the healthcare system. Navigate Black ultimate goal is to improve health outcomes of Black communities through health literacy. Now I'll pass it to Sanaa to show you some of the things we worked on.
Yes, thank you. Here we have a part of our work. This is our brochure, the essential guide to the healthcare system. We're gonna have Christian go to further in depth into it. So here we have about us, contact us, meet the team. We have we have table of contents. We have rights in the healthcare system, health insurance terms and definitions, um, how to navigate your medical visit, um, medical billing, tips for health, self advocacy, and just a list of New York City public hospitals, which includes the address and numbers. Now, Christian, would you like to take over?
Yeah, so as you can see, this brochure is more like a condensed version of all the work we've done. I'm gonna show you some more. We have, apologize for the size, it's super tiny right now. Well, but we have more insurance terms and definitions. Here we have our list of public hospitals yet again, and more in depth on how to navigate your medical visit, all the things, all the do's and don'ts that you have to follow, your medical billing, all that stuff. And all the work that we've done. Oh yeah, and your rights in the healthcare system. So much. And all the work that we've done just contributes to Navigate Black's overarching purpose, which is to empower the disempowered Black communities and free and like cease and end the manipulation and malfeasance that goes on every day in our lives. And I feel, and like I said, the world is so interconnected. So I feel like if we can just hit one part of our one facet of the ways that we're discriminated against, then soon all the other ways that we're discriminated against will crumble. So you can find us on Instagram and Facebook, and here's our Gmail, all at Navigate Black. And we selected these platforms because can everyone see the platforms and ads?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we selected these platforms because we have a pretty wide audience across the city and across all different ages, from 24 to 65, I think, honestly. And these platforms will allow us to help so many people, I feel. And we also have more resources in our Instagram and our Facebook, and our emails are always open. So moving forward,
All right. So moving forward, even though we'll be less active on the social media due to our education, we'll still continue to post on our stories, provide valuable information. Our goal is to at least post once a month and be advocates in our everyday lives. I'll pass this on now to close it out for us.
Okay, we hope that you continue to be with us, Navocate Black, on our journey to make change for Black communities in New York City. Thank you, guest speakers, Jenny, Karen, Deja, for guiding us and inspiring us to be advocates of our own. Thank you for the time and the space, and we open up the floor to any questions, any concerns, and any suggestions.
Oof.
First, I want to thank everyone for being here, taking time out of your like busy schedule to be here and listen to us. Let's begin. Our title is, well, we are a criminal justice group, and our name of our campaign is A Second Chance, A Second Life. And our names are Ian Scott, Kevin Zhang, Sheriff Richardson, and Mitchell Campbell. And for the past few weeks, we've been working on our campaigns and working for ways to help previously incarcerated people who are over the age of 18, um, like find resources and hope. But before we do that, I want to introduce ourselves. Next slide. So, well, our title and our logo. So, okay, about me. I'm Kevin. I was born and raised in Manhattan, more specifically New York, Chinatown. I attend High School of Economics and Finance, and I'm currently a rising senior. I like to read, draw, and exercise. I chose this topic because I realized there was not much resources to help people that comes out of jail, and I think this campaign will really be helpful to like directly target them and help them once they leave the jail system. And I'll pass it to Sharif. Next up, next slide.
Hello, my name is Sharif Richardson. I was born and raised in Bronx, New York. I attend senior high school, majoring in business, finance, and accounting. I play professional basketball, and I like to scale businesses such as clothing brands and talent agencies. I chose this topic to help influence my community within the regions we may struggle with to be considered, to have a voice and having knowledge to know that second chances are something we need to freedom from. I pass it on to Ian.
Hi, my name is Ian. I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, but I was born in Manhattan. I attended St. Edmund Preparatory High School. I graduated in June, and I'm now a rising freshman at Albright College this coming fall or this August. I leave in a few days. Um, I'm majoring in business with a track for economics. I've always had an interest in money, for money, and I want to make money. My hobbies include investing, going back to making money, going to the gym. I try to go to the gym every day, and playing soccer. I've been playing soccer since I was 7 or 8 or 6 years old, whichever one of those three. I will play soccer for Albright this fall and hopefully continue my career. And I chose to advocate for this campaign, A Second Chance, A Second Life, because I know some formerly incarcerated people, specifically a cousin on my dad's side. He went to jail a few years ago, and it's always been like a part of my goal to prevent that from happening to anybody in my family. And with this campaign, I feel as if it's my goal to give back to them and provide them with opportunities so they can stay out of jail. And I'll pass it to Mitchell.
Hello, my name is Mitchell. My pronouns are he, him. Well, I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, and I attended middle school 88, and now I'm in juniors in Parksville Collegiate High School. My hobbies, including going to the gym, drawing, doing short but simple animations, and I do occasionally play video games. I chose this topic because I wanted to help formerly incarcerated people like get back on their feet. And I'll pass it to Ian.
So this is our logo with our name underneath it. Specifically, our logo is like a hand underneath a light, and that light can represent opportunity. And this aligns with A Second Chance, A Second Life, because we would like to provide opportunities like the light represents to formerly incarcerated people. And for the name, A Second Chance, A Second Life, like when you get out of jail, it's technically like a second chance. So the light can represent opportunity or a second chance. So yeah, I will pass it on to, I'm pretty sure, Mitchell or Sharif.
Well, our mission statement is like a second chance, a second life's our goal. It's like advocate for the rights and social advancements of the previous incarcerated people who are 18 or older in New York City State. And I'll pass it on to Kevin.
Okay, for our apps we chose Instagram and Linktree mainly because those two are the easiest apps, easiest and most accessible apps to share information and gather information, and they're quick and efficient. So I think we thought it would be best to choose those. And then on the right side, we have our campaign links, our Instagram which is at ASCASL underscore underscore. We have our Linktree at. We also have our resource page and our campaign email. Next slide. These are our Instagram posts, and we currently have 4, but I think he just like, oh, we have 6. Yeah. And then check out more. You can find out more information on our Instagram page, which is at ASCASL underscore underscore. Next slide. These are, you go back.
Yes. So on the moving forward slide, we like to present like
Go
our
back one slide.
Instagram, a second chance, a second life. We will be reaching 20 followers by the end of the month. We have our audience, and by the end of the year, we will target 100 followers. Post images monthly and relay important and valuable information back to our followers. And we have our resources that we like to share. It will be in a chat. All these resources we use for our posts, and it will help previous incarcerated people in life.
Well, thank you for listening. Is there any other questions or suggestions anyone would like to make?
I'm pretty sure we skipped slide number 9.
Yeah, we skipped the resource page. Yes, this one. While we were like researching for different resources, we realized that there really wasn't any, wasn't really any credible ones. So we had to take a lot of time to actually find good ones that are located in New York City, and these are the ones we found. And we found some that for housing, financial aid, education, career opportunities, and more.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Alyssa. My group has 3 other members, Brenda, Kadia, and Lenise, and our campaign is based on the topic of women's rights. And the name of our campaign group is the Feminine Diary. Have you guys heard about what's going on in the world today? Women body right choices are being placed in the hands of a man, and that's not okay. So what the Feminine Diary is trying to provide is an informative, safe space, which you will hear about more in the next slide. My name is Alyssa. I'm from Eastern New York, Brooklyn. I attend Spring Creek Community High School and I'm going into the 11th grade. My hobbies are meeting new people, going out, exploring, cooking. And I chose this topic because I strongly believe on it's your body, so it's your choice.
Hello guys, yes. Hello guys, my name is Brenda. Born and raised in Cameroon, right now I'm attending Baruch College. Some of my hobbies include exercising, reading, and watching movies. I chose this topic because as a woman, I believe that compared to men, women get treated poorly in this society. Therefore, we need a change. Are we passing on to Kezia?
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm sorry I can't really talk much because my voice is partially gone. But I'm Katia. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I currently attend High School of Economics and Finance. My hobbies are painting, doing hair, singing, acting, and theater. I personally chose this topic because I'm very passionate when it comes to speaking up for women's rights, and we wanted to help destigmatize the pessimistic values and ideologies that people put towards women who choose to get an abortion or who are pro-abortion. And I think it's up to us to that women should have full sovereignty over their bodies. So I wanted to help be an advocate with that, and that's what the Feminine Diary is here to do.
Hi, my name is Lenise. I was born and raised in Queens, New York. I'm going to be attending Hunter College in the fall. My hobbies include kickboxing, dancing, and being with my friends. I chose this topic because I'm tired of things in society being so divided and unjust. And since the overturning of Roe v. Wade, I feel as if everything that I identify with is under attack. So I chose to take a stand. Passing it off to Alyssa.
The name The Feminine Diary comes from a female safe space. So when you hear The Feminine Diary, you should think of a diary of a woman, where they feel safe and open to hear about their bodies, self-care, and recent matters in the world today. Then Brenda will explain our mission statement.
The Feminine Diary goal is to destigmatize and watch a woman's 16-plus choice to have an abortion, regardless of the society norm. We also want to empower, educate women on the right to control their body, using their stories through social media. I'll be passing on to Denise.
Below we have a QR link to our Instagram. Our Instagram is _ the Feminine Diary. I'm about to show you guys it right now. So this is our page. Our logo is a Medusa because regardless of which story you believe, in the end, she still chose to take her power that she now has, and regardless of like what the gods wanted, she still chose to use her ability to make people into stone as an empowering role. On our page, we have some mental health tips. We have how to vote for midterm elections. We have information about abortions. And did you guys know that midterms are coming up and 1/3 of the Senate seats are going to be up for grabs, as well as all of the House of Representatives? What this means for us is that we will finally be able to put people in Congress who will make the laws and pass the national law Biden is trying to pass that support our wants and needs. We have 6 posts up and we have 46 followers. Back to the slides, passing it off to Alyssa.
Moving forward, we're gonna tell you about our next steps about what we have in mind of our campaign group. So how we will continue this is that we will individually educate people on women's rights, and then our end year goals will be to be consistent with our individual fights for women's rights over her body. Thank you for listening. Any questions?
Good afternoon, everyone. We are the mental health team. Our campaign is called Improving M.I.N.D.S, and I will get into that in the next slide. But our campaign group consists of me, Shira, Maria, Donald, and Hazel. Next slide, please. So Improving M.I.N.D.S is our logo. This is our mental health logo, which stands for Improving Mental Health Information on New York City Youth, Depression, and Stigma. So we want to focus on depression specifically. Here you can see our logo is green, which stands for, which represents like mental health. We included a brain because it kind of goes with our little play on the word minds. And pink is a nice contrast to green and also one of our group members' favorite color. So next slide. So who are we? Who are the creators of Improving M.I.N.D.S? Hello, I'm Shira. I'm 21 years old. I am from the Bronx and I graduated from Lehman College. I like to listen to music, try new restaurants, and bake. And I chose this topic because I feel like my peers need resources to get out of depressive states.
Hi, I'm Maria. I'm 19 years old. I was born in Cali and I'm from the Bronx. I attended Discovery High School. I like to sing, draw, and travel. I chose this topic because I find that many people go through depression and feel alone. But with the research that me and my peers found, there were many resources and systems out there that can help tackle depression.
Hello, my name is Donald. I am 15 years old. I was born and raised in the Bronx. I am an upcoming sophomore of HSFI, which means High School of Fashion Industries. I like to draw, play games, and be with my friends. And I decided to be in the mental health group because I wanted to learn more on depression and see what I can do to help people go through it.
Hi, I'm Hazel. I'm 16 years old. I was born in New Jersey, but I am currently living in Brooklyn, New York. I like helping people to the best of my ability. This is why I chose this topic because I think the root of everything is within us. So treating mental health can make a change in many of the circumstances around us.
We believe our campaign goal is very important because depression can affect many aspects such as your mental and physical health. And that leads to many negative effects on your personal life, including school, work, relationships with family and friends. And so I believe finding a solution for people to talk about their vulnerability and emotion is a good way to give them resources for healing. Improving Minds aims to destigmatize depression through education and provide mental wellness resources to youth ages 14 through 21 years old that struggle with depression.
So we can be found on Instagram and TikTok. We use Instagram more than TikTok, but we will start posting on TikTok more. We decided to go with these platforms because these softwares are more known to reach in a younger audience. Unlike Twitter, Reddit, or Facebook, Instagram and TikTok are better known for positivity on mental health. We also have a resource list on our Google Docs that could be found on our link tree. That is right here.
Our social posts. We create content that includes daily activities that youth are in every day. For example, for youth that like gaming, we have calming games they could play if they feel anxious. Most of the youth, the ages 14 through 21, are attending school. So we have back to school self-care tips that they can practice. We have our link tree with our resources and our social media platforms, which, as said before, most of the youth use. We also have created a Spotify playlist in which most of us listen to music. So in that playlist, there is calming music and there's also uplifting music, in which it was amazing because it wasn't just our group campaign in the Spotify playlist, but also our other peers got involved and they contributed to the creating of the playlist. This is our resource page. As you can see, we have separated them in-person therapy, teletherapy / emotional support online. And we have another category where it's just websites where there are other organizations that can help you based on the resources you need.
I would also like to, sorry.
Of course.
I wanted to add that like there's many different things that lead to depression. So that's why we included these resources, because it may be substance abuse, many different things, homelessness, things like that. So we included various categories for different things. And then we divided it, as you can see, in person and virtual services. Moving forward, we would like to reach at least 45 to 50 followers on our social media platforms within this year.
We would also post on our platforms monthly. Whenever we find good information and research, we will collaborate via WhatsApp to post.
We will take turns working to create monthly content.
We will be active with the audience and look for collaborative opportunities. We will find more ways to educate people in fun and entertaining ways via social media. Finally, we would like to become more active on TikTok.
Karen will play some music from our Spotify playlist. But thank you so much for your time and attention to the information that we brought forward. Here are the QR codes, which you can take the time to scan really quickly and add us. And yeah, that's all for today. If you have any questions, you can also ask us now.